Find a comfortable position, close your eyes if it helps you concentrate, and take a few deep breaths. Focus on the sound of your breath entering and leaving your body. In this meditation, we will cover the A in the acronym TREATS. Stop this meditation and pick it up another day if you haven't already gone through the other 3 meditations on the letters T for finding the truth in what they said, R for rephrasing what they said, and E for empathizing with how they might be feeling. Now that we have done those things, we want to confirm how accurate we were in understanding what they were trying to communicate and what they might be feeling. Let's begin by imagining yourself facing someone you want to connect with. This could be a friend, family member, or even a stranger. Your goal is to truly understand them before offering advice or solutions. Listen deeply and give them your full attention, focusing on both their words and the emotions behind them. Once they've shared and you have acknowledged the truth in what they have said, no matter how small, then gently summarize their experience and acknowledge their feelings. You could say, "So it sounds like you're feeling emotion X because of XYZ. That must be difficult for you." Let's not assume we got it all right, but ask them and confirm our understanding was right. There are many places for communication to break down, especially when emotions are high and cognition is low. You can use open-ended and straightforward questions like, "Did I get that right?" "Is that what you were saying?" "How well would you say that I heard you right?" "Is there anything I missed or got wrong?" If you think there might be more to the situation than what was said, you could also ask probing questions. "Is there anything I haven't considered that might be important for me to understand where you're coming from? I noticed you mentioned X, Y, and Z. Can you tell me a bit more about those?" Understanding that could help me get a clearer picture of your experience and what you hope to happen. Remember that your goal is to find as much common ground as possible, so listen for agreement. Pay close attention to their response. Did your rephrased statement capture their experience accurately? Notice their body language and tone of voice, but don't get wrapped up in it, as it will likely make your cognition go down and emotions rise, disconnecting you from your prefrontal cortex and, unfortunately, tap you into your amygdala again. We are not in survival mode, and our life is not at risk here, so that will not serve us well in this situation. In your asking, propose something that might strengthen their case and ask if that is accurate. Show compassion, and if you are able, take the stance of arguing their case even further than they did. If they hesitate or seem unclear, repeat step 2 of rephrasing your summary, and if it feels right, step 3 as well of empathizing before asking again. Aim for their "yes, exactly," or a similar confirmation of understanding. It is very likely that they will repeat themselves. That is normal and okay. It takes time for people to feel safe. Listening to them say the same thing again shows love and compassion. You might follow up with what you heard again and any minute details they added and ask if perhaps there were more they want to share. There is no magic bullet for how to make a conversation go smoothly. Conversations can be hit and miss depending on the stress and other unseen factors in the person's life. That is why it is so vital to convey a desire to listen and show love regardless of how they might respond. Remember, this is a process. It will likely take more than a year to feel natural and organic and require a lot of offline practice. This depends, of course, on how defensive you are and how long you have conditioned yourself to jump to stating your own truth. You are very likely breaking cultural norms by communicating with compassion and grace. This meditation presupposes your intention to foster connections, collaborate, build bridges, connect and operate as a cohesive team, rather than treating the individual solely as a means to an end. If you are an employer or supervisor, the underlying principle here is to prioritize the dignity and worth of employees, ensuring they feel valued for their contributions rather than just being expected to obey without question. Be aware that it will feel uncomfortable, and in listening this way, you will likely lose points of argument as you listen deeply and will not be able to state your case as well as you intended. If it is possible and you think it is important enough, make that gentle request to come back to the conversation later to share some of your thoughts. Do this especially if emotions are still high. Step back and observe without judgment but with awareness how you feel and what emotions have arisen in you. Once they feel heard, acknowledge their willingness to share. You could say, "Thank you for trusting me with that." This will build trust and connection. You might explore solutions together, but only if they seem open to it. Remember, this meditation is about creating a safe space for their truth to be heard and validated. Count the conversation as a victory, since you gave the gift of your full attention and showed love and compassion to the person or group of people you had a difference with. It is not easy listening to people who are upset with you. You likely do not want them to walk away thinking that you are not very intelligent or don't have any valid points. Remember, being defensive and arguing for what you want is natural. This can easily be observed in young children who, without teaching, naturally gravitate towards this behavior. You are breaking this natural tendency and habit with conscious choosing. If your eyes were closed, open them and carry this practice of confirming understanding with you throughout your day. By actively listening and checking for agreement, you can build stronger relationships and connect with others on a deeper level. If you are human, you will likely need to return to this meditation several times before it becomes part of who you are.